What's up, everyone? You're here with Goran from Pick Dawgz, and you're here for your free picks in the MLS on Saturday, August 24th. Well, guys, the MLS is officially back. We do still have a Leagues Cup to finish up on Sunday with that third place game and the finale between LAFC and Columbus. But the rest of the teams are in action on Saturday, kicking off at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time and later than that. 12 games, if I'm not mistaken, on the schedule, and you're getting a free pick for all of those games in this video. For more free picks, a lot more free picks, since we have a busy Saturday, you can find them all up on the Pickdawgz YouTube channel for all those morning and afternoon games. So simply go to the Pick Dawgz YouTube channel and go to that soccer playlist, and you will find every single free pick for every single game from the top five European football leagues up on that playlist. Now, for my best bets, click the link in the description of this video. That will get you up to my page where you can sign up, where you can get a daily pass, 3-day pass, 7-day pass, or even a year-long pass if that's something you want to do. Like I said, it's gonna be a busy Saturday. There's gonna be a lot of premium picks, and you can definitely get your money's worth out of those premium packages, especially those long-term ones like 3-day or 7-day passes. Now let's get the show on the road, guys. We won't take a lot of time talking about each game for the MLS, and we are gonna kick it off with this Minnesota versus Seattle matchup, which should be a fairly interesting game. Seattle was mostly doing well in the League's Cup, but fell very short against LAFC without scoring a single goal. They got knocked out 3-0 at home of all places. Minnesota, on the other side, got knocked out of the group stage of the League's Cup. They haven't been doing well in the MLS or the League's Cup overall this season, but with how inconsistent Seattle has been as of late, I just don't see them keeping a clean sheet. I don't see Minnesota keeping a clean sheet as well. So I'm going to go with both teams to score in over 2.5 goals at minus 111. Montreal will be hosting New England in the next MLS matchup, and I'm gonna keep this one very simple, guys. New England has been horrible in the MLS. Yes, they got to the knockouts of the League's Cup, but then they got knocked out of the League's Cup by the NYCFC. But as far as the MLS goes, they have been struggling quite a lot. They haven't been scoring a lot of goals on the road as well. They're barely averaging one scored goal per game. While Montreal at home is a lot better than Montreal on the road. So I'm going to keep this one simple, guys. I'm going to take Montreal on the money line at plus 107. Charlotte and New York Red Bulls is the next matchup, guys. And this one, I think, is going to be a real tight game. It's going to be a real tight battle between these two teams. New York Red Bulls had a miserable time in the League's Cup, which means that they had a lot of time to rest and heal up. But they still are missing a few players because of the injury list, and those players would be in the starting lineup if they were healthy. Charlotte, on the other side, also got knocked out of the group stage of the League's Cup. They also had time to rest. But I think this is going to be another tight game. I think it's going to be another battle. And in this one, I'm going to take the draw at plus 250. DC United and Dallas are facing off, and this game smells like goals to me, if I'm being honest. Dallas hasn't won a single game in the MLS on the road this season. They have 4 draws and 8 losses. Their defense is horrible when playing on the road, but they have been showing a lot of offense lately in the MLS before we went on the break. DC United, on the other side, got through the group stage in the League's Cup. They got knocked out by the Mexican team Mazatlan 2-1. But they are scoring goals quite consistently. And that's why I say, guys, this game smells like goals to me. I'm going to go with over 2.5 goals at minus 167. Inter Miami and Cincinnati are facing off in Florida. And you know what? Inter Miami did really well in the League's Cup. They got to the round of 16 where they had a 2-0 lead against Columbus and ended up losing that game 3-2 with like 3 conceded goals in the last 25 minutes of a game. Sure, the injuries have been problem for Inter Miami. They're still missing Messi. They're missing a few other players. Their depth is a bit reduced, but they still have a lot of offensive firepower, guys. And now they're playing against Cincinnati, who is scoring a lot of goals on the road, and they're doing really well with 9 wins, 1 draw, and 2 losses. But in this game, I think that Inter Miami will get the job done in this one. I think that they're outstanding at home, and with that in mind, I'm taking Inter Miami on the money line at minus 110. NYCFC is hosting Chicago in this matchup, and I'm gonna keep this one very, very simple, guys. There's no way in hell I'm siding with Chicago. They have been so horrible this season, so inconsistent. They are on a three-game losing streak right now, so lost everything in the League's Cup. They lost a few players. They have a few injuries as well. I'm taking NYC on the money line at minus 143 at home. Houston and Toronto should be an interesting matchup in the MLS. And you know what? Houston definitely should be the favorites in this game because Toronto has been so inconsistent, especially defensively. And I just don't see them keeping a clean sheet here. Now, the only way Toronto can win this game is by outscoring Houston. And honestly, I would be a bit surprised if that happens. Houston at home is a very solid team. They have 4 wins, 5 draws, and only 2 losses. And they haven't lost to Toronto in any of their last 7 home games. Now, I honestly don't see either side keeping a clean sheet out of this one. So, both teams to score at minus 139. That's going to be my pick for this game. Nashville is hosting Austin, and you know what? Under normal circumstances, I would definitely give Nashville a look here. They are on a 6 game losing streak, however, make that 7 game, 8 actually, and I just don't have faith in them in this game. Until they turn it around, until they start winning games, I will not be siding with Nashville. Even though they are the favorites in this game, I think that Austin is in a better form. They have been finding themselves before we went on to this League's Cup break. And because of that, I will take Austin on the double chess at minus 139. Kansas and Orlando are facing off in the next matchup, guys. And this is also one of those games where I see goals potentially. Kansas at home has scored 26 goals in 13 games. That's an average of two scored goals per game, but they also are conceding an average of 2 goals per game. Orlando, on the other side, is scoring quite a lot on the road, but they're also conceding a lot on the road as well. So, like I said, keeping it simple, guys, over 2.5 goals, minus 161. Might even put it in a double with that other 2.5 pick that I just mentioned above, and get nice plus money out of it. But even over 2.5 as a single at minus 161, it's not a bad bet at all. Salt Lake will be hosting San Jose, who are still one of the worst teams on the road in the league, and they definitely are the deserved underdogs that they are in this game. They reached quite far in the League's Cup to the round of 16 when they got smashed by LAFC 4-1, while in the MLS, they have conceded 36 goals in 12 games. That's an average of 3 conceded goals per game, guys. And Salt Lake being one of the best teams in the league, one of the best home teams in the league, I think that they get the job done in this one. So I'm taking Salt Lake to win at over 2.5 goals at minus 139. And for the last 2 games of this video, guys, we're going to go to the West Coast where we have Galaxy hosting Atlanta. I'm going to keep this one very, very simple. Atlanta is a horrible team on the road. They have scored only 10 goals in 12 games, conceded 16, 2 wins, 4 draws, and 6 losses, while LAFC at home is absolutely outstanding. They're averaging almost scored goals per game, 2.5, that is. 9 wins, 3 draws, and only 1 loss, and they are the healthier team coming into this game. So I'm taking LA Galaxy on the money line at minus 139. And the last pick of this video, guys, is another matchup on the West Coast between Portland and St. Louis. Portland is also one of the best home teams in the league. Um they have scored 30 goals in 12 games, conceded 18 in those 12 games, while St. Louis on the other side is still winless on the road. And honestly, I don't think that they can beat this Portland team on the road. They have conceded 30 goals in those 12 games, scored only 18. They're barely averaging just over a score goal per game when playing on the road. They're coming into this game with 5 injured players, which is definitely going to be a huge deal for them as we are getting closer to the end of this match because the depth will be a problem. So, once again, I'm taking Portland on the money line at minus 139. That's it, guys. Thank you for joining me here for your free picks in the MLS. Hope you have a great day. Good luck with all of your bets. Check out the rest of the free picks, guys. Check out the premium picks. Check out that Golden Boot VIP access. Text the word goal to 443-780-5663. Just have in mind it's not a free service, it's a paid pass that lasts for 30 days, and we are going to get some money in that as well. That's it. Have a great day. Good luck with all of your bets, and I'll see you soon with more free winners.